Well, good morning, everybody. I just got this stuff in the mail, and we're going to open it. Okay. A note from Colt Gasiak. I'm the only star that matters now, and there is no shelter from what I bring. When researching Black Sun, I stumbled across the quote, and it efficiently captured my attention. The first in the Between Earth and Sky trilogy. It is inspired by the pre-Columbian Americas and weaves a tale of celestial prophecy, political intrigue, and forbidden magic in Tova. The winter solstice is usually a time of joy and celebration, but it is interrupted by a solar eclipse, which is considered to be an unbalancing of the world. From a distant city, we follow Zyla as she transports a mysterious passenger, a blind man, to Tova. People rave about this book in reviews. I read it, and it seems to be an entrancing, brand new world waiting to pull us in. Let's get reading. Oh, it's a hardback. Wow, and there's no bookmark. Interesting. So it's called Let's Escape. Let's Escape. Black Sun. Sorry, making sure I don't have any ink on me because the pen kind of exploded. So yeah, Black Sun. The reviews on here. Perfection, riveting, epic. Inspired by a civilization of the pre-Columbian Americas, woven into a tale of celestial prophecies, forbidden magic, and crafted with unforgettable characters, Rebecca Roanhorse has created an epic fantasy adventure in the most original series debut of the decade. In the holy city of Tova, 3 lives are converging during a solar eclipse, prescribed by the sun priest as an unbalancing of the world. Meanwhile, a ship launches from the distant bound of Tova and set to arrive on the solstice. The captain of the ship, Zyla, is a disgraced teak whose song can calm the waters around her as easily as it can warp a man's mind. Her ship carries 1 passenger, described as harmless. The passenger's Serapio as a young man, but blind, scarred, and cloaked in destiny. As Zyla well knows, when a man is described as harmless, he usually ends up being a villain. Interesting. I like this. Praise for Rebecca Roanhouse and Black Sun. Roanhorse already blew my mind with a trail of lightning, but this feels like an even richer world and an even more fascinating group of characters. The way she jumps around in time and everything comes together in a beautifully intense crescendo feels like the best Highwire act. Interesting. I like it so far. How many pages are you? So, okay, it's got 450 pages. So, I like it. I didn't know it was going to come in. Usually, my books do not come in paperback, but this one did. So, that's fine. That's fine. Anyways, on to the next. I'm going to move this back a little bit so that you can, I don't bump that. And with the Literati, you get these things. They just started doing that. Okay. Okay. Well, at least you cleaned it up a little bit more. And this is the new picture for Cass. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, and I get a bookmark. Yay! It's 2-sided. Yeah. So, that's cool. All right, now are we? I'm gonna pull them all of them out, and then we're gonna discuss. Okay. Oh wow, this is an interesting book. It's called Pics. When 14-year-old Pics, Marcelo's long-lost father, presents the opportunity for them to summit Everest together, I already think no. Pics doesn't even consider saying no, even though he suspects there are a few strings attached. And if he makes it to the top before his birthday, he'll be the youngest person ever to stand above 29,000 feet. It's not a bad turn of events for a guy who's been stuck in New York City with only skyscrapers to illegally scale. I like how they put that illegally scale. It's going on top of the skyscrapers. Oh my God, that's funny. Here, in Pics' own words, what a name for a kid. I mean, no, sorry. Pics is his father. So here in Pics' own words is the exhilarating, gut-wrenching story of what happened on that climb to the top of the world. A climb that changed everything. Welcome to Mount Everest. Interesting. Everything a great adventure story should be, and a whole lot more. With powerful, unforgettable characters and a driving, can't put it down plot. Other books by Roland Smith. The Captain's Dog. my journey with Lewis and Clark Tribe. Jack's Run. Cryptid Hunters. Zach's Lie. The Last Lobo. The print is off, little off. Sasquatch, Jaguar, and Thunder Cave. Ooh, I like that. It's an actual illustration of Mount Everest, looks like. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I like that. My name is Pics. Yeah, I know it's a weird name. You don't get to pick your name on your parents. I won't say it. Or a lot of the other things in life matter. I like it so far. It's interesting. So I'm going to put it in the maybe column. Okay. Ready for the next one? Me too. Ooh. Be More Chill. Be More Chill. Includes photos from the Broadway musical. Does it? Now hit Broadway musical. Well, get it. It's over there. You want me to get it? All right. Jeremy here, or Harry, Heere. Excuse me. Sorry. Jeremy is your average high school dork. Whoopee. Day after day, he stares at a beautiful Christine. Oh, okay. The girl he can never have, and dryly notes the small humiliations that come his way until the day he learns about the Squip, a pill-sized supercomputer that you swallow. The Squip is guaranteed to bring you whatever you most desire in life by instructing him on everything. From what to wear to how to talk and walk. The Squip transforms Jeremy from a geek to the coolest guy in class. Soon he is friends with his former tormentors and has the attention of the hottest girls in school. Really? But Jeremy discovers that there is a dark side to having over control of your life. You hear that? Yeah. And it can have disastrous consequences. Oh yeah. With wry humor and piercing insight, Ned Vizzini captures the unusual anxieties of adolescence in this most modern classic that established him as the voice of a generation. Interesting. Now it's kind of cool because the book has like this retro stuff on it, you know, like the pixels, you know. Back in my day, back in the late 80s, early 90s, yeah, you had that stuff because we didn't have internet back then. I won't get on that tangent again. That is so beyond cool. A fresh, spontaneous, and original voice. It's fun, wacky, outrageous. I just couldn't stop reading it. Judy Bloom. Interesting. All right. It was 2011. Oh Lord. Wow, 2011, and we had Ned on the phone. We were embarking on the okay, that was the room is. Hold on, I'll see. In 2011. It was 2011, and we had Ned on the phone. We were embarking on a musical adaptation, Be More Chill, and the call was a chance for the three of us, to feel out each other's intentions for our part. We wanted to hear about the book, in Ned's own words. What was the impulse that drove him to write it? What had he discovered in hearing from readers and fans? And what was the sacred heart, the secret sauce that we had to preserve to make sure that Be More Chill, the musical, was recognizably Be More Chill, the book? We were bursting with questions. I won't continue with that, but I'll see what chapter 1 looks like. I'll read the first chapter and see if I like it. And not chapter, but the first paragraph. No, you behave. The room is bright and alive at 8:45 a.m. I can almost ignore Middleborough High School zombie fluorescent lighting. Mr. Gretsch is up at his desk, a tall bald head with wisps of hair and a beard. He's accompanied by a newspaper and a cactus. In about 20 seconds, he's going to take attendance. To my left is Jenna Rowland, the coolest girl in class. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. Ooh, what is this one? The good part about Titan Literati, it's for 13 and up. You know, it's for, if you most likely have between a 6th and a 7th grader, for one. And number 2, anyone that likes middle grade, for instance, yeah, you'd probably want to get this for them. 9. 9 lives, one chance to uncover the truth. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool how it looks? In an alternate world, startlingly close to our own, humans have 9 lives, like a cat. 9 lives, and they can't wait to burn straight through them. One burn is equal to one physical and mental upgrade. When you wake up, you've taken one step closer to the person you dream of becoming. I like it so far. Julian's friends are obsessed with the idea of burning lives. But Julian is determined to stay on his first for as long as he can. When he eventually succumbs to the pressure, Julian uncovers suspicious gaps in the rebirth system that may have led to his own mother's debility. Oh my gosh, I kind of really want this now. I'm sorry, I'll read it. When he eventually succumbs to the pressure, Julian uncovers suspicious gaps in the rebirth system that may have led to his mother's debilitating sickness. Along with a group of students dissenters, Julian sets out to find answers and is soon on the verge of exposing the greatest conspiracy ever unleashed on the world. I want it. Oh, God. Yeah, I want it. I so want it. I'll read the first paragraph. Chapter 1. Julian had no idea what it meant to die. Of course he didn't. How could he? And yet here he was. Molly had to practically drag him to this party, to this beautiful house on the hill, which was tonight only filled with teenagers. Apparently, it was Gloria Merriweather's second house. Her parents never left their primary home in Magnolia Crescent, so it was all theirs tonight. Yes! Oh, Lord have mercy. Wow. I think I'm going to start filming out here a lot more. I really will. It's got natural light. You got it. You name it. The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. Interesting. In the woods is a glass coffin, and it sleeps a boy with horns on his head and ears as pointed as knives. I like it so far. Hazel and her brother Ben live in a fair fold where humans and the folk exist side by side. Since they were children, Hazel and Ben. Ooh, it's part of a series. The Coldest Girl in Cold. I think I had this book. You see it? I think I have it. I'll have to double check my library, and you guys will find out too. So here we go. Hazel and her brother Ben live in Fairfold, where humans and folk exist side by side. Since they were children, Hazel and Ben have been telling each other stories about the boy in the glass coffin. I like it so far. That he is a prince and they are valiant knights. I had to think about what that word that was. Sometimes you have it where you can't recognize a word for some reason. We all have it. Valiant knights. But as Hazel grows up, she puts aside those stories. Hazel knows the horned boy will never awake until one day he does. Set in the same world as the best-selling folk and the Air series, The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing, the darkest part of the whole force is Holly Black's triumphant return to the opulent, enchanting fairy tales they launched her career. Yes. Yes. I'm going to get this one for sure. Okay. So those two. Ooh. And one more. Then I'm going to see about getting that other thing. Let me see if I can find it. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm sure you do. Jeff Strand is the funniest writer in the game. I like that. On the bottom of it, it says help. Oh my gosh. Henry Lambert would rather play video games and spend time in the great outdoors. But that doesn't make him a wuss. Skinny nerd? Fine, but wuss is a little harsh. Sadly, his father doesn't agree which is why Henry is being shipped off to the Strongwoods survival camp. Oh Lord. Strongwoods isn't exactly as advertised. It looks like the victim of a zombie apocalypse. The camp director is a psycho drill sergeant, and Henry's sure he saw a sign written in blood. It's funny. So, wilderness survival tip number 1: drink your own sweat. Drinking your own sweat will not save your life. Somebody might have told you that, but they were just trying to find out if you'd really do it. Well, wilderness trip number 2. In case of an avalanche, don't despair. You're doomed, but that's a wicked cool death. Really? Wilderness survival tip 3. If you're relying on this book for actual survival tips, you're done already. A freewheeling dark comedy that starts off running and doesn't stop until all the possibilities exhausted. Sam Raimi fans should eat it up. Publishers Weekly. Interesting. I'll read the first paragraph. Chapter 0.
Hi everybody, this is Rad Roger here at the world premiere of I Have a Bad Feeling About This. And tell me, let me tell you about this party is wild. You can't spit without hitting a celebrity. Watch. I'm gonna try now.
Okay. I'm gonna get this. This is too funny not to. Chapter 1 then. The first paragraph of chapter 1. Is your son a scrawny little wuss? Asked the man on the YouTube video. We'll get it. Henry felt like he was getting a sunburn from the eyes glaring at him through the computer. Wuss? Nerd? Sure. Geek? Yeah. Dork? Not since 5th grade. Not always operating at maximum courage levels he could accept. But wuss was definitely going too far. The drill instructor narrator was bald, dressed in camouflage, and had biceps as big as standard-sized human head. The camera zoomed in on his face, and Henry could see the vein pulsing on his forehead. Like he had an angry worm in there. It doesn't have to be this way, the narrator said, his voice echoing dramatically. We can fix your son. Yeah, I'm getting it. So, the other 2 books that I'm gonna check out. Is this one and this one. Be right. All right. I checked my library, and I do have the coldest girl in town. I'm in the midst of putting everything on Excel and updating my V-Base stuff. I'm looking at alternate covers for this book. I really am. This one I'm going to say no to. Yeah, because it's the same price for Kindle. It really is. So if I want to get it, I'll get it on Kindle. On Pics. Where are you, Pics? Oh, okay. roughly $1.15. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard toss up. It's really a hard toss up with this book. It really is. I mean, think of it. When I was 14 years old, when I was 14 years old, it was 1995. Yeah, it was. It was. Oh my God. Yeah, 1995. And back then, you gotta think. You had MTV, you had VH1 that was going into more like reality shit that I didn't really watch, period. We didn't have internet yet. We just had cable. Yeah, we just had cable. And there was no such thing as Google out there. So for a 14-year-old kid, I'm trying to picture myself as a 14-year-old kid. It's not difficult. Use your memory. I mean, I had a paper out. Yeah, I was a paper. Fine, I was a paper boy. Really? If you know my channel, you'll understand why I said that. But I was a paper carrier, period. Anyway, because I had a stepfather and I had a biological father. And if any one of them said, hey, Cal, let's go climb Mount Everest. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? I don't want to climb Mount Everest. I don't even want to go anywhere. I mean, back then, yeah. I was, God, I didn't want to do that. So actually, no, I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to get it because it's really not my type of book to get, because when you were if you were 14 years old and you wanted to do it, or if you didn't want to do it, it's not no. So this I'm getting because I have the other book. The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. And last but not least, this kind of reminds me of the Matrix, the first Matrix, because this kid takes a pill and he has more confidence. He has much more allure. He's cool, confident. Be more chill. Yeah, right. I think you kind of I think you kind of borrowed the idea from the Matrix on this. You know what? Because I do like it. I'm getting. No, I'm not getting it. Well, it's kind of hard because I really don't want this. You know what? Against my better judgment, I'm keeping this one. I'll keep against my better judgment. I'll keep this one because I don't want to just send one back. I mean, come on. No. But anyway, that's what I had for all of you guys today. So, yes, that is what I had for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Literati Pics. Have a great day, all. I will see you in my next video. Ta-ta for now. Bye. Well, welcome back, everybody. I just got my bookcase pick in the mail. And we're gonna see what bookcase club you and I will both be pleasantly surprised. And then also, oh yes, my baby. Mwah, mwah. Yeah, she's missing me because around noon I went to the library and I got And I love how they do this. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? Oh, my baby. My baby. My baby. I love my baby. That is so nice what they do. Take pictures and share. That's what it says. Hashtag BCCUN. Oh, BCC, Bookcase Club Unboxing. So, yes. So the first book will be, I'll show you before I show me, okay? Look. I'm not sure what it's called. An unconventional woman and a man shrouded in mystery walk a tightrope of desire as they race against a killer to find, a top secret invention before it's too late. What is it called? Tightrope. Huh. Interesting. Amanda Quick. Former trapeze artist Emily Vaughn moved to Burning Cove to reinvent herself, but things are not going well. After spending her entire inheritance on a mansion with the intention of turning it into a bed and breakfast, she learns too late that the villa is said to be cursed. When the first guest, Dr. Norman Pickwell, is murdered by his robot invention during a sold-out demonstration, rumors circulate that the curse is real. Interesting. And for the other book, it's a hardcover this time. You tell me what you think of it. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not sure what it is. Praise for Perfect Happiness. Kristen Cusack Lewis nails it. This modern family story about a deeply unhappy happiness guru whose Instagram feed is at odds with her inner turmoil. I feel like I made an instant friend on the character of Charlotte McGanley, and I cringed right alongside her with every failure, misstep, and unnecessary glass of wine. The pressures and situations in Perfect Happiness are thoroughly of this time and place, but the pleasures and satisfaction of watching stable families stumble and try to reinvent themselves remain timeless. Interesting. Ooh, I like the lilacs. I do. Author of Half of What You Hear. Okay, are you ready for the other stuff? Me too, but I gotta go get it. I'll be right back. I'm back. You remember when I told you, well, yeah, did I pick it up or not? Oh, I did pick it up. I didn't think I did. Sweet. The circular for March. That's cool. I can look at that then too. But anyway, I told you that, I was going to go to the library today anyway, and the book was damaged apparently. And so yeah, so this book I actually bought from the library. I think she's a little bit of big time. But, we'll see. We'll definitely see. So reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses an unknown magazine reporter, Monique Grant, to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. Determined to use an opportunity to jumpstart her career, Monique listens in fascination from making her way to Los Angeles in the 50s to leaving her slow show business in the 80s, and of course the 7 husbands along the way. Interesting. I wonder why this was so compelling. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yes, we will find out. And then the last one, the piece de resistance. Yes, I'm learning French too. Shiver. Shiver is started as a reunion. It ended with murder. When Mila accepts an offer, off sees an invitation to Le Rocher, one of France's most exclusive ski resorts. She experiences an intimate weekend of catching up with old friends. It might have been a decade since she saw them last, but she's never forgotten the bond they forged on this very mountain during a winter spent fiercely training for elite snowboarding competition. I got it because of this. Look at the cover. I mean, seriously, look at that cover. Yet the moment Mila and the others arrive for the reunion, they can tell something is wrong. The resort is deserted. The cable cars that deliver them to the mountaintop has stopped working. Their cell phones missing. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, so that's what I have for you all. I wanted to bring my I wanted to bring my bookcase club to your attention, and the other book that I got from the library that's now mine, and the other two books that I really wanted to look at that, and I put it on the other one that I forget what the name of the book is called, but it's by Sarah J. Maas. And I put it in my list, my TBR list, because I couldn't technically check anything out yet because shit went awry at the library. But anyhow, those are my books. I will see you soon. Take care till next time. Bye-bye. My baby, oh my baby. Do you think her tail is wagging? It is. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.